You are already so freaking busy being a toddler mom, and then you go and do something like this. You buy them a million different things of the same thing. Why? This isn't even all of them. I have a 2.5-year-old, and this is just some of his mini cups. And there's other colors, and then he's got all of his milk cups, and he's got so many freaking options, and that's where all of us are going wrong, okay? So I'm gonna give you guys some tips that have actually helped me get rid of all of the unnecessary stuff and actually only buy the stuff I'm gonna use. Because let's be honest, you're spending a lot of money, and you don't need to spend all the money that you are spending. And who has this sort of cabinet space for all of the different plates and the spoons and the cups and the water bottles and the milk cups? No, nobody needs this much stuff. So let me go ahead and help you out, sister. Okay, let's get into it. When you're sitting there and you're trying to figure out what sort of bottles you should transition your kids to, let me be the first one to tell you, these ones, no. I'm gonna link everything that I'm gonna talk about in this video so it's easy for you, okay? Because don't waste your money on these ones. Absolutely not. The number one tip I can give you, them two options, either A or B, either blippy or bluey, or blue or green, purple or pink. Do not give your toddler too many options, okay? Because the second you give them kids too many options, now you're gonna be dealing with it, okay? You're gonna have the kid who's gonna be like, Mommy, I want the blue cup. Mommy, I want the blippy cup. Mommy, I want the Mika cup. They don't need 17 cups. Nobody needs 17 different cups. And I have had to learn this the hard way, as so many of us do. We learn everything the hard way. It's not good. I should not have this many cups. Like I said at the beginning of the video, this isn't even all of them. The amount of cups I have bought my son is actually absolutely absurd. Like, it's not good. We just buy things to buy things. When they have plenty of milk cups and they have plenty of water cups or juice cups at home, and you know they do. You know they do. So I have steered away from even showing these as options to my son, okay? I'll probably donate them because this one I don't even think he used. I have ones that he's never even used. That is not good. This is like brand new. This was just for fun. And I'm like, he's used it one time. Once. A waste, okay? Don't bother. Don't give them too many options from one mommy to another. Don't do it. And if you've already done it, just donate them. Declutter your space. Oh my gosh, there's just so much stuff when it comes to having kids, and people don't talk about that. There are so many tips that I'm gonna tell you on how to survive this toddler phase, okay? Learn from my mistakes, okay? Learn from my mistakes. You can fix yours, there's still time. Second one, I started this really early. Like, I'm talking baby lead weaning phase early. Everything I ate, my baby also ate. I was not making separate meals like that for him. If I was having chicken, he was having chicken. If I'm having peas, he's having peas. If I'm having broccoli, he's having broccoli. Start really early. Start really early. I know all the baby lead weaning videos. I watched them too. Okay, I watched them too. I educated myself too. But a lot of the food you're eating yourself, you can also give your kids. It's fine. 2-year-olds can eat broccoli. They don't need to be smashed up like that. Obviously, you know, everybody's kid is different. Please understand, everything I'm saying is based off my experiences, friends' experiences, my mom, my mother-in-law, and lots of other mommies that I know. Okay? That is not your case with your kid, and let's be nice, okay? I have been preparing my toddler for meal prepped meals since he was baby lead weaning. It will save you so much time. It will save you so much money. You will be so much happier. Meal times will be way smoother, okay? And, you know, they're still gonna be chaotic, because let's be for real, like, they could still chuck whatever you put down on the plate, okay? And remember, don't give them too many plate options. A or B. Keep it simple. Do not overwhelm them, okay? Because you know, even you as an adult get overwhelmed when there's too many options. So now imagine a 1 or 2-year-old trying to figure out what color plate they want when there's 15 options. That's crazy. That is crazy. And you don't want to do dishes? Do the dishes. Clean them, you will be fine. So much easier to clean 1 to 2 dishes instead of 15, right? Yeah. Start really early when it comes to food, okay? Introduce them to all sorts of stuff early, as early as you can. I was doing it at 4 months. 4 or 5 months, he was getting introduced to everything. And it has saved me from so much picky eating sort of situations. He can still be a picky eater, and some days he just doesn't want it, and that's fine, that's normal, they're kids. Okay, they're kids, be patient. I do think starting really early with meal prepping has helped me in this toddler phase of motherhood a lot. So consider it, do it. Let me know if it's working for you. Let me know how it's not working for you in the comments, okay? Tip 3 with your toddlers, keep the routine. Keep the routine. I am telling you that routine with your toddlers will save you so much time, okay? I get it, here and there you're not gonna be on a routine. Please don't lose it when you are no longer on your routine, okay? It's fine. Not every day's gotta be like this. That's not normal. That's not healthy, okay? Live. You live. Let your kids live. You guys will figure it out and everything will be all fine, okay? But a routine, for the most part, is important. Try and get them down to bed around the same time. Start bedtime at the same time. Me, I am starting bedtime at 7:30, okay? At about 7:30 p.m., upstairs in the bathtub. Let's get it. You take whatever toys you want, upstairs, bathtub. Every single time, okay? Unless for whatever reason he doesn't need a bath that day because he didn't really do anything. But that's usually never the case. My kid likes to play with dirt a lot, okay? And puddles. Oh, the puddles. My kid ends up smelling like the wet dog, okay? But he always knows that he's got to go take a bath at 7:30 p.m. Sometimes it's 7:35, sometimes it's 7:45. Am I gonna lose it? Because there's no point. There's no point in losing it, okay? Your toddlers are exploring. They are going to get into stuff. You cannot keep them on some military schedule. That is really hard, okay? So the days that you got it, great. The days that you don't got it, great. Be nice to yourself, okay? Be nice to yourself. You're doing a good job, okay? You're doing a good job. Tip 4, toddlers grow out of stuff pretty quickly. So if I was you, I wouldn't spend too much money on really nice clothes. Obviously, you do what you want, okay? But this is for the people that don't want to keep buying nice clothes all the time, or they feel like they're spending too much money on their kids' clothing, okay? Go to the cheaper places, buy the cheaper clothes, okay? Buy stuff from Walmart, buy stuff from Shein. I know some people are like weird about Shein. I like Shein, okay? There's lots of great quality stuff on there that my toddler wears and he loves it and I love it because it's cheap, it's affordable. He's gonna grow out of it in a couple of months and then I donate them to somebody who's gonna need them. I also don't buy him that many shoes because he's gonna grow from his size 8 to a size 9 in a matter of 3-4 months. Like, that's crazy. I'm not gonna buy $30 sneakers every 4 months. That's nuts, okay? So he gets 2 pairs of sneakers, all right? We are keeping it simple. 10 different pairs of like long sleeves and then short sleeves and pants and stuff like that. Enough to get by for the season is how I like to shop for my toddler. Because by the time summer is over and winter approaches, then none of that stuff is gonna fit him anymore. So I just don't care to buy him 17 different outfits. I'll buy him 10 shirts, 10 pairs of pants, rotate them around. Got all the shoes he needs. I don't buy him a bunch of shoes. He's got rain boots, he's got a snow boots, he's got 2 pairs of sneakers, he's got his Crocs. And that's about it. So save yourself some money because you know you don't need to buy that much stuff. You just want to, which is fine. That's okay. Buy as much as you want. But again, if you are trying to save some money and save space in your home, just don't buy so much stuff for your little baby toddlers. They're gonna grow out of it fairly quickly. And then what are you gonna do with all that stuff? Just keep it in your bins? It's a lot of bins. Unless you're gonna have a lot of kids and you can benefit from that stuff, fine, but I don't have the space for that many bins. I already have maybe 10 bins in the attic right now. That's a lot, and most of it's Christmas decorations, and then the rest of it's all of his baby stuff. Why are you keeping that? Because it has some sort of sentimental value? I get it! I kept some of it, the rest I donated, because let's be for real, I'm not going into the attic to look at that stuff. Maybe in 15 years, maybe in 25 years. I don't know. You truly do not need a bunch of pieces of clothing and a bunch of different pairs of shoes, okay? You really only need the basic pairs of shoes, some sneakers, some sandals, or her boots, whatever. You got a son, daughter, whatever the case is, and you're good. You are good. You are rocking with it. Your toddlers are eventually going to start potty training, okay? And a lot of you are going to go the pull-up route, okay? Do what you want. I would not suggest the pull-ups. I would just skip right over that because pull-ups are pretty much diapers, okay? They're diapers. You're going from diaper to diaper. That makes no sense to me. Why would you go from diaper to diaper? I don't get that one. So, we've got absorbent underwear. This has been a game changer in my house. This has been amazing. My son actually feels like he's a big kid because he's wearing underwear. These are absorbent underwears, okay? One, they're so soft. They're thick enough, so if he has an accident, he can feel that he had an accident, okay? Whether it's a number 1, number 2, he knows what it feels like. Whereas a pull-up absorbs it after a while. Maybe it'll let them feel wet for a little bit, but it won't let them continue to feel wet. This actually helped me potty train. Everything else was just draining. The stickers, the giving them a treat, the little potty training watch, none of that stuff worked for me, okay? The only thing that actually worked was putting him in legit underwear and letting him make mistakes. And that's how he learned. Now he's good. He's 2.5 and he's got it down, and I am so proud of him, okay? And they are helping your toddler be independent, pulling up their underwear, pulling down their underwear. They understand the concept of underwear very early on in life. 2.5. I mean, I was putting underwear on my son by the time he was 2. Another little tip, toy rotation. I'm not 100% down for toy rotation. I have a big clear bucket that has a bunch of his toys that I just throw all that stuff in that he hasn't used in a while. And if he remembers something, then I let him go into that bucket and grab it. Okay, it saves me time and I don't have to think about what I need to move around, what I need to put away, what he's been playing with for a while. Everything I've noticed that he doesn't really play with anymore or care for anymore, it goes into the big clear bucket. So he can see that his toy is still there if he wants it, but a lot of times he's not gonna go for it. So it really saves me time not rotating his toys all the time and just throwing all the stuff that he doesn't play with in a bucket. You notice your son's not playing with that one monster truck and it's been like 3 weeks, put it away. Clearly he doesn't want it. Or your daughter's not really caring for that one Barbie doll, put it away. She clearly doesn't want it. And if they do want it, you know where to find it, and it's easy to find and it's easy to access. Another little tip for you, I know a lot of parents let their toddlers pick their clothing. I don't really let my toddler pick his clothes. If I was gonna let my toddler pick his clothes every morning, we would never leave the house. I would have to wake up a whole hour before for him to pick his clothes because I have a kid who doesn't want clothes. Like, it doesn't matter. I could give him 2 different options, 2 very nice options, 2 very different options. He's not gonna want either. So that's what my household is like. Just pick an outfit for them and fight them and put it on them and they'll be fine, okay? They get over it within a couple seconds. Every single day, my toddler is like, I don't want that shirt. I'm like, okay, cool. Is there another shirt you want? And he's like, no, I just don't want a shirt. I'm like, cool. Well, you're gonna wear a shirt. And so I will pick one for you at this point. He's like, just let me be in my underwear. I'm like, no, it is 28 degrees. We can't do that. Okay, so I do most of the clothes picking because it saves me time and he doesn't want clothes anyway. Avoid the fights. If they really just don't even want the clothes, when it comes to toddlers, pick your battles. Are you really going to fight them at 7 a.m. to put on whatever outfit you were trying to get them to put on? Or they want to be a dragon at 7 a.m. Let them be a dragon. Who cares? They might look ridiculous. People might judge you, but who cares? People are gonna judge you anyway. I'm saving the last tip till the end, okay? So be sure you pay attention because the last one's a good one. You probably have a lot of freaking books and you gotta keep it to a minimum unless you wanna be reading all night long to your toddler. Let them know in advance, okay, that you are only going to read whatever amount of books. Every single night at bedtime, I tell my toddler, honey, we are going to read 1 book today. Honey, we are going to read 2 books today. Honey, we'll read 3 books today. 3 is my max, okay? I'm not reading more than 3 books every night. If you are trying to have you time that you absolutely 1000% deserve, don't read them too many books, okay? Read them a couple. Read them 1 to 2 and call it a night. But let them know in advance. They are little people. They have their own opinions, okay? Tell them what you're going to do. That is huge. Letting your toddlers know what you're about to do or what is gonna go down is so important. Let that be your takeaway for this video. Let that be the takeaway for the video. Their opinion matters too, and you gotta acknowledge them. They're little tiny people who have very big opinions, and you know they're very moody. But they're so stinking cute, and you know they're so stinking cute. But every single night, I let my kid know how many books we are reading. So now he knows what is gonna happen, and it saves me the tantrums. Finally, dealing with the toddler tantrums. Do not give them too much attention. Do not do it. I know it is so hard. I know your head might be hurting, your back hurts, your knees hurt, you're exhausted, you're tired, you have a million different things going on in your head. What are you gonna cook for dinner? What's tomorrow's lunch gonna be? What are they gonna eat for breakfast tomorrow? Do I need to go to the grocery store? Do the dogs need to get walked? There's so many things that you were thinking about all the time. All of us, we are always thinking about something. But when it comes to toddler tantrums, do not give it too much energy, because these toddlers eat it up. They eat it up. They want to get a reaction out of you. Don't give it to them. I have seen my toddler throw himself on the floor at Target, and I just sat there and I watched. I'm like, well, tick, 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 tick. Eventually, you're gonna get up, okay? And he did. I continued to look at whatever I was looking at. I looked over at my son. I was like, babe, like, are you okay? Are you having a tantrum? And he just kept crying and he kept, throwing his hands and feet. And I'm like, okay, well, mommy's gonna be right here. I'll wait until you're done. I let him know what was gonna happen. He knew what to expect. He knew that mommy was gonna wait for him as he had his tantrum. And that was really it. I never pay him any mind like that. I don't get upset. Even if I am upset, I keep it to myself, okay? Don't let them see your emotions. Don't let them see it, okay? Keep your emotions together when they're throwing their tantrums, and I know it's hard, okay? You're gonna have your days. But that is the best tip I can give you when it comes to tantrums. Just keep calm. They will eventually get over it, okay? They might be as red as a tomato from how upset they are, but they're gonna get over it. I feel like the more attention you give to a toddler who's having a tantrum, the longer the tantrum lasts. The less attention I give him about his tantrum, they don't last as long. It'll be from like 10 minutes to about 2, which is a win for me. That is a huge win, okay? And you can deal with the tantrums in public and at home the same way, or at whose ever house or wherever you guys are on vacation, whatever it is. Just don't give it too much energy. It's like they almost want you to be upset that they're upset. Don't give it too much energy. Try, really try. You are older than them. You can do it. You can do it. It has truly changed. The way my toddler throws tantrums, he really doesn't even throw that many tantrums anymore, because he's like, well, mommy doesn't really seem to react to every time I throw myself on the floor, because I don't. Because I don't want you to get a reaction out of me, because then you're just gonna do it more. And I don't want to deal with that. Honestly, I can't even think of the last time he really had a tantrum. There are so many tips I could give you, but those are just some of the ones that have truly, truly, truly helped me in this toddler phase of motherhood, because it is hard and it is so much fun and it's very chaotic and it's very messy. For whatever reason, there is stuff everywhere, okay? It's fine. It'll be okay. You are doing a good freaking job, okay? Do not tell yourself anything otherwise. You are doing such a good job, okay? Such a good job, and you should be so proud of yourself. And your kids love you, okay? Your kids love it, and you love them to pieces, even though your house might look like a mess, your car looks like a mess. There's stuff everywhere, and they threw the lunch that you worked so hard on the floor. It is what it is. That's what toddlerhood is. But I hope some of these tips actually help you. If you have any, please share down in the comments, because I still need tips too, okay? We are going into 3 years old. Whoo! We are about to start year 3. It'll be fun. All of the products that I talked about are linked for you, so if you need any of that stuff, check it out. It's right there for you. And you know what? When is the last time you kind of did a check-in with your partner? If you've got a partner, you guys are going through this parenthood, motherhood, dadhood journey together. If you need some help, I got you. Be sure to check out this video. I'm gonna talk to you about relationships after babies and how to work on it and how to keep that spark, okay? Because all of us need it. So I will see you in that video. Bye.